went off to Barbados, which was an incredible game.
This was the third test, and frankly, West Indies were going to lose. They were 108 for 5, chasing 300. It wasn't going to happen.
I can't remember how many runs we had to get, but no one thought we had a chance.
Long hop, and he's put that out of the ground. Beautiful shot. Glorious shot again from Lara.
Brian had an uncanny knack of finding gaps in the field. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what batting's all about. You hit the ball where there's no fielders.
That's his 100.
The last man in was Courtney Walsh, who was one of the worst batsmen in the history of Test cricket, 40-odd ducks to his name. Lara was doing it all by himself.
And all I went out and said to him is that I'm not going to be the person getting out today, so unless you get out, there's no way we can lose this test match. And he looked at me and chuckled.
I sat there with my pads on and everything because I was so nervous.
Gillespie. It's won the match for the West Indies.
I ran out in the field with pads, everything still on, because I was so tense. But to me, I think that was a brilliant innings for Brian.
Big men hugged up each other at Kensington Oval then. Ribbing swooned. It was just amazing. It really was.
Wisden said watching him lead his men to victory was as if he'd led the infirm through a maze, which was maybe not terribly politically correct, but kind of summed up the way in which he alone stood above his teammates.
Sometimes you just have to take your hat off and say well done to the opposition, and Brian just played wonderfully well.
So all of a sudden we're 2-1 down. It was unbelievable. It just is not going to plan.